I made a thumbnail of these characters, and yeah, that's them. So we're gonna get a couple achievements because I needed to set up a lot of stuff. I didn't finish setting up stuff because I wanted to go through all of these and change all the names and stuff, but it's good enough for now. So we got the 3 characters from the other series that are definitely the same characters. Different outfits and stuff. We've got some new characters that I made in the last hours. And it's a new map and a new mod list. And the new mod list is focused on psycasting, so they all start with level 1 psycasts. I don't think they have points. No. None of them should have points. But we also have an animatree in the center here. I know there's also one right here, and I forgot about that because I made the save and then I forgot to save, so fix the save later, mate. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's just destroy. That's gonna have a psychic stream. That's fine. I think I have the thing that makes it basically non-existent because it'll go away in a day. The scenario has a lot of changes, which you can look here, and we start with some research, but not all the research that I wanted, so I just went and filled it out instead of adding it to the scenario. Sort of advanced. Neat. So they all have psi focus ability. They all have, they all have psi cast abilities, and they all have the psi focus thing, so they can gain psi focus. Not all of them have the same, and I'm gonna try to keep them all separate. But that's gonna be one of the focuses on the 3 or 4 episodes I make of these. And I wanted to start camping and basically with nothing, since they're all gonna have their own outfits. Here, they're all gonna have their own outfits that give them somewhat good bonuses because of the fusion mod, and they're gonna have pretty good weapons, legendary or masterwork, clothing or equipment, or something like that. None of the psycasts. The Siren here, Valroth, was going to add psycasts because the description of the race from Rim Sirens is humanoid with eel-like head and pale slimy skin, known as Sirens, glitter world aberration, great psi-powered bioweapons. So I don't know if they actually get any bonuses necessarily to anything, because I changed the scenario before even looking at it. So they might actually have natural bonuses to psi focus and psi casting, so Psionics. I made that mistake last time. Because the research we start out with, that means I need to be somewhat more careful of whatever I build and do. And to get access to this tree, we need a path into it. So, because this is all deep water, and I have the mod that allows deep water to not be crossed. So I'm thinking there. So then they have to go that way. Yeah. Construct 1,000 structures isn't exactly right, but I did remove a lot of structures. Because this map did have a lot of ancient ruins on it. I left the ones out here because, let's say they didn't get to it. And the planning is just circles and set distance, odd distances, and that. Because I kind of want to make a big old star fort, if the game runs well enough, because the other game was running at 20 TPS. Yeah, okay. Also reset all the skills for my self-insert character, since it makes sense to have lower skills. These ones weren't reset all the way, they still have some. But yeah. I set up the schedule beforehand so that we have 3 meditating at noon and at midnight. I'm gonna let them not worry about their armor for now. I'll figure it out later. but I'm gonna make outfits for everyone, so they each have their own set of clothing they would wear. Corsair Squirrel's gonna be Westernish. Hammer's gonna be steampunk-ish. Belroth was mystic slash Lovecraftian, because fish. Octave was Scrapper, and then Wolf was Viking, because of the mods from Vanilla Expanded. I kind of thought it would be neat to have a specific character from all of them, because Settlers, Vikings, Classical. The other ones that I can think of, and then Ancients. But then I realized that the first character that I had was based on the Corsair meme, because, Corsair art. What's it called? Corsair style. The Corsair style, which I don't think any of these have. No, maybe not. Which I don't know exactly what it is, but it's from Alpha memes, I think, or from a separate mod. I can't remember. But I don't know. Psycast is very interesting, and on their page themselves, they call it the magnum opus, potentially, which means their greatest accomplishment. Oh, I can move that. I didn't know you can move that. That's a really low quality wolf howl. Small fish, medium fish, big fish. Because it's an Arctic wolf howl. That's base game, isn't it? Why does it look... Oh, no, it's not. It just sounds like it's... I can hear the pixelation in it. I don't know how the Psycast thing's gonna work exactly, since each of them have their own thing. Also, yeah, this is gonna be kind of a problem. Psychically hypersensitive gives plus 80. And the scenario gives what, 200 or 50, something like that. I thought it multiplied the thing, so I think it's worse than a siren for whatever reason. Which means that the mental break threshold plus that I gave everyone is not even gonna matter for at least one character. But for most of them, it should be a lot higher, so they'll have a lot less reason to go insane. I also just realized they all have the Architect Cortex, so actually, never mind. That kind of cancels that out. Because the map, it's a single island. I figured out how to remove the thing up here, but there's still Arctic icebergs, which we can visit for whatever reason. But smaller map than I think I did before. And the main reason I set up the scenario, all this stuff, is so that the caravans are really, really easy to manage, and we can mostly go caravanning. Because I actually want to complete or continue caravan adventures, and I just know that that's a lot of mech hunting, means you need a lot of people and stuff and strength. Yeah. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I changed the audio. I made sure it looked okay. I made the thumbnail. I looked at the title and all that stuff. Yeah, I don't know. So we're gonna need steel. And oh yeah, the mending table. We're gonna need power as well. Steel though, so that we can make components. We can build a fabrication bench, but I think the assembly table. I think the lathe is able to make components. Oh, I can't even remember. Maybe not. I don't know. But we might. I think we can look at the research here. Early stage component. Component? Is it really component? Component. Well, okay. Component is not correct. Yeah, we can make components with that. So we need to power that lathe with power, which means we need more components and potentially solar or geothermal. We could put down these steam geysers and get geothermal. I kind of want to build them only in the water though, so that it kind of makes a little more sense. I don't know. I guess a wind turbine wouldn't be problematic. It's different component costs though. 3. Helixian, I think I don't want to do Helixian. At least not yet. Not without anything else to do. 8 component seems like it'd be tough, so wind power or solar power might be the easiest. Build that there. This is slate, so everything's gonna be out of slate once we get that going. But we do need to set up growing, and we can grow components and stuff, which is not gonna be what we do. But the growables is so we can grow steel, glass steel, and whatnot once we get to hydroponics, and I'm gonna only use the grow plants in hydroponics, is the idea. We have shelter we have the tents, so we're gonna need hygiene, so we're gonna need toilet at some point, plumbing and all that stuff. For now, a latrine and a primitive well. Actually, we could use the arches, simple door frame. I don't know if that counts as a door. No, it doesn't. There is... I guess we don't have that research. There's single doors. Panel door. Door panel? Those are all decorative. Okay. We need stone cutting. Probably can't do electric. We probably have enough components for geothermal, actually. Oh, you were insulted? And you're outdoors, an undergrounder? Yeah, I'm not gonna do geothermal right there. Why is this on roof still? Did I miss something? I did. And this runs at the actual speed it's meant to, which means that I can actually play the game very fast, which I realized was the reason why the slow speed is the reason why it takes so long to do anything. I already did add this anima grass and anima bushes. I mean, it was here already, but if they have natural psi focus, then they don't have natural psi focus. I don't remember if it does anything. I don't think it does. No. That's fine though. I don't want to make wooden columns there. I want to add art. I think this counts as art. Add one there. I'm not sure if that counts as art or not, but that's fine. We do have Ancients technology, which I should actually be using instead. That's not gonna. Yeah, that's gonna need that. Ancients technology is immune to breakdown and possibly costs more, I think. Yeah, looks like it costs more. It's just fine. This is a little busted, the water filter, so I don't know if I would want that, but it is very powerful. I mean, everything with Ancients is very powerful. The walls themselves are unbreakable, effectively. Do I want to... I want to make columns around this and then put roofing, so it's like a, I don't know, a bone 20 for 20, but it's ornate, so that'll work. I don't know if I need to make them out of bone or not, but the bone will fit the aesthetic of a white looking Pantheon thing. That's probably symmetrical. Yeah, sure. Symmetrical. And Valroth is physically unsightly for whatever reason. Probably because fish person. Fish eel person, but that's fine. They've got archaeotech magic in them. I wanted to think of a backstory for all of them and possibly explain it, but they just came here because they're all archaeotech-ish. Heroes. Ancients. But they have no memories or anything, so I don't know. I don't know how to explain that. That works. Yeah, I need to expand this. I noticed that they seem to walk slower if they have to make turns constantly like that. could grow birch trees. I don't have the mod that allows me to grow everything, but we could grow pretty much any type of thing we want. Since we already have the research unlocked is what I mean. Since ancient technology, archaeotech stuff, I don't want them to have access to everything, but some things they just know. Now, I do have a cloned bill of make 200 of any stone, every stone, then any stone. We don't necessarily need that, but I won't oppose it. I'm not sure how much this plan is going to be useful, so I could get rid of it. But it's not too terrible to look at, but there's the pentagon, and then there's the reverse pentagon, and if I do the actual pentagon, it'll go from there to there to there somewhere, and that'll give us a star fort-ish shape in a mountain, which means just one point, but then it'll be flat on the front. Or I could go the other way and have just one point. I don't know. We'll see. Zilixian vein. Can't move it because the mod that allows me to move it does not work. But the Steam one just kind of pops them out of the ground. No visitors until we get guest beds. That's fine. I don't know if I want that one, but... Oh yeah, all of them can craft. I don't mean that they'll keep stonework whenever they can. Just a mad rat. It's probably fine. Now that's gonna take a lot of power. That's not what I want to do. Take that one. Simple meals and then packaged survival, so. Which means we're gonna need more power. Alright. Octave and squirrel. Oh yeah, they're not sleeping because they have circadian half-cyclers and circadian assistance, which I forgot that I added, like, recently. They're just not gonna sleep, that's fine. I thought I removed this, the Fallout meals, but I guess not. Harvest everything on the map, that's fine. They can probably do that easy, right? They're fast. Sure. precursor. I don't know what that is. We need an art bench. Oh, we need an advanced component for that, which we're not going to be able to find here, so... machining table? I don't know if we can make components at that. I think we can. I think I can. We need an archaic sculpture and a form of equality, which... the ideologian, I think I added them both by mistake, the same with like, the pew and the kneel seat. So I should remove some of those, 2 of those. We also need a just shape, which, again, I think I made that mistake. We are going to be the same thing every time, but then this settlement will be called, I don't know. Perfect. No, wait, that's not perfect. That's not... No. Oh yeah, we have terraform, so we should be able to just fill it in with slate. Yep. Well, that's not good. There's not enough components to get everything that I wanted to build done. Potentially. This is deep water, so it's not passable. Alright. Just, Alright, fabric trade. This is the caravan adventures starting. We'll go trade and then we'll... No, you're already up here, okay. Well, we can't buy much, but we could buy some stuff, but shouldn't need to buy anything currently. So yeah, that's fine. So we're going to talk to Sosa. Hey, you, we've been traveling for weeks now. We were hoping we could make a few days rest at your village. We won't trouble you, we just need to relax for a bit. It's been hard on the road. Yep, we don't mind. Very kind of us. They glance over our village. Fantastic village. It fades in with the beautiful nature all around perfectly. How are you guys doing? I mean, it's a cave with some tents in it, so yeah, we do well, and we'll make it through the winter. They started building their settlement not far from here. And they have a builder named Jack building stuff, potentially, and we'll go visit. And the way they got here is from another planet, an endless war. Powerful artifacts that ended Valoron, and they made it out before the planet's core collapsed, meaning they have a planet killer that they fought. And they found the ancient structures all over this planet and landed here, and then had to deal with everything. Our ship didn't crash here, we just kind of were here, and they seem to be well armed because they have a gun. And yeah, they excavated a bunch of shrines already, found incredible artifacts, but the mechs fight them, and they lost people fighting the mechs. And the shrines have a lot of gear in them because there's mechs, so it's Rimworld lore, basically. Yeah, we'll be allied with them, and they give us a manufactured power cell, which is what I need. And now we have trade caravan completed. And we're allied to the Sacrilege Hunters. We can get rid of that one. We're not doing that one. At least not soon. We're gonna need more components, however. Which we possibly will get from these ancient ancient things inside the wall here. Probably not a lot of them. This is probably just maybe 4 components. Or more. That's not the one I wanted. It's fine though. We need art up there, which means they need to make those art things. Oh yeah, we probably don't have the skill for growing cherry trees now that I think about it. Makes sense. Meal storage. Meal rack. The cockroaches are raiding us, and they sent one Irma Pitman. Alright. Don't think that's gonna turn out well. If only you could aim. Alright, they're fleeing. So we're good now. We can leave. Fine, you can stop shooting. Alright, I should definitely make them actually haul those. They can leave those in the field. I don't know why grapes isn't checked. Beef is different from beef, alright. Elf meat? Okay, that's, yeah, cannibal. Cannibal. Vat drone? Oh yeah, it's cannibal. We could use chem fuel lights, but then I need to somehow figure out how to extract chem fuel, which we can't do yet. We could do wall lights. Alright, how long have we been here? 5 days. Alright, so that's going to be a week. So we're going to say that their circadian half-cyclers have failed. or they just stopped working. Because I did not mean to include those in all of these boosts. Wait, did I actually include a rest rate multiplier of 75? Means they get sleepier more often? Less often. Because it's their rest rate. The rate that they require rest is slower. I might have done that backwards, I don't know. You've got asthma for being 20. Okay. I don't think that's right. Oh, we also have the temporal status, so it keeps them at whatever age I set them, I think. Or it lowers their age. It's lowering their age. I don't know by how much. That might be a problem later, potentially. That's just gonna constantly be being healed, isn't it? Hmm. Interesting. Well, clearly it healed the asthma away. Octave now has plants 8, which I think is what's required to plant these. Potentially. So now or maybe we were just planting them and I didn't notice. We basically can't do anything because we don't have cotton. Which means we don't have cloth. Washing machine recreation. I mean, technically, could be. I think I did set that up right, yeah. They're not losing rest rate very fast at all. They're losing food, though, pretty quick. Minus 20% on top of the 75%? Is that what's happening? Potentially? Oh yeah, we don't need. Is it called package zero? Package zero. A B C D E F G H I. There it is. There's oil smears on the ground. I don't know if these would even drop components, but they do. Means we should be able to get a machining bench as soon as they build it. I did let them. Oh, okay, that's why. Can you do? You're building the machine table. That's fine. But then, can you do art? Beauty -7. All right. Okay, then. Hey, machining bench is done, which I don't have any bills for. But we should be able to make components, which means that we are good. We are good with components, which means we just need to deal with advanced components and steel. Steel needs to be what we need. I shouldn't need to craft anything currently. And that's going to be the first thing that I do of this, because they're all not going to be hitting level 1 in Psycast. They're not even gaining psi focus for meditating, which is a bit of a problem. I thought you did, but perhaps that's because they don't actually have psi link yet, technically. Yeah, I guess they don't. Yeah, they don't have a psi link technically. So that's it. That's going to be a little bit of a problem because that means I need to actually get them a psi focus. Get rid of that one. Yeah, technically it's outside, so I don't know if you can make a room out of that. I mean, technically it could wall in the entire thing, which is an option. To link to the animatree, you need 10 animagrass, which means that we're not going to get our first natural psi focus for a while. The quest hasn't come up yet for... We got the Caravan Adventures quest, but we didn't get the Noble quest, so I'm not sure if that's a problem or not. That might be a problem later. Potentially. Oh, I say that. So we'll do this. We're gonna go with my character because we're gonna have royal title. Okay, well, I mean, don't just fall down there. She's a mushroom florist. She calls herself the mushroom florist. Perfect. The carving bears a depiction of me inscribing my name on a small sculpture with a satisfied expression. A large group of hypnotists marvel at the device. If you squint your eyes, the horizontal composition of this image reveals the outline of a group of hypnotists. Honesty. It represents honesty. It's literally I made a steel sculpture of hypnotists. It's, all right, with me on it, with my name on it. If you squint, it looks like hypnotists. Yeah. Absolutely. Indebted father. Piece bears a portrayal of a district bordered by a group of fortune tellers. The work reminds the viewer of confinement. Neat. So now that we can make components, we can do pretty much anything we need to. This was going to be an outdoor storage area, potentially, which I think I might still need. Where's the... You already dealt with the man-hunting animal? I guess, yeah. There we go. We're a freeholder of the remnant Sophian Empire. Which, as you can see, we need 5 honor total, so we're not even there. Well, we are there technically. Right? 3. Yeah, okay. We're whatever I said we are. But we can always plebeian. Freeholder, yeah, okay, whatever. I thought it said 8 on the quest. It did say 8 on the quest, so why we have... Whatever. That's that. We're gonna have Imperial Psi-Focus / pirate-themed Psi-Cast. Scrapper, which is gonna be I don't know, Squirrel, which is going to either be fire or Western Varoth mystical slash nature, Rose Hammer slash steampunk wolf slash, I don't know. I'll figure it out. I looked at it beforehand. They sort of fit in some of these categories. I think I broke the sleep thing. I'm not sure if I'm not sure if I can change that or not. Sorry, chemical hunger. Yeah. I'm not sure if I can change the scenario settings, but if they are losing very slowly their rest rate. I mean, that's what I wanted, but it seems very, very slow. Trade caravan. Yeah, sure, they can enter. As a gun merchant. And they have a death claw. For the most part, I just need to currently plan out what I actually want to build and start building it. We will need a way to get resources, which means we do need the deep drill, which I don't have researched yet. We need the deep drill and potentially the scanner to actually get them, but as long as we can get chunks, which we should be able to get from deep drilling anywhere, then we can turn those chunks into resources. Do need one advanced component. Give them our components, and then that's enough. I don't need to buy anything. We could buy some guns, but don't need to do that right now. There's an advanced component somewhere. I need the advanced component for the lathe. Okay, I meant... we need it for something, I don't know. I figured it out. I'll figure it out for next time, since all these patterns are kind of something I want to build into it so it looks somewhat interesting. So I'll go around and do that. Paused, because I don't want to... You can leave, as much as I like the death claws. I want to integrate this pattern into the base somehow, the geometric shape pattern, because it looks nice, I think. That's not ours, though. We don't have animals yet. I'll think of something, though, because I think if I leave the lake alone for the most part, we should be good. Might need to cover up this, but because we're in a caldera or whatever it's called. Alright, well, we're in something that means that they can only come in from one side there, so to actually leave, you have to go out here, and then there's a mountain pass there and there somewhere in the meadow that'll change the name of, potentially. I do have the outposts mod included, so we can do something with that too, but need to think of an actual name for this and how to build it potentially better. But that'll be done on the next time I do this, or later today. Probably tomorrow. Potentially. Thank you. I know that we really didn't get into Psycasts, but that's... I wanted to, but I didn't think it through. I thought they had level 1 Psycast, which means they could start gaining it. I could go add the thing so that they do have level 1 Psycasts, but I don't think I'm going to do that. It'll make it more interesting if not all of them start off with Psycasts, I suppose. They'll each have to earn their way to gaining access to the Psycast powers that they already know about, potentially. Yep, that sounds about right.